tayong mga Pinoy, kuripot tayo sa sarili natin.
Yes,
Alam mo yun?
pero lahat binibigay sa family.
Yeah, lahat binibigay sa family, pero pagdating sa sarili natin, like, nanghihinayang tayo.
What's up, besties? Welcome back to Quarter Life Bliss Season 3.
This is your favorite finance podcast with your financial bestie Sarah and bestie Yani.
Morning, Miss Sarah Carlos.
Good morning, Miss Yani.
As in, guys, kakatapos na namin mag-breakfast and pajama attire kami. If you wanna see us, check our YouTube channel.
Yes, at Perry.joke lang. At Quarter Life Bliss. That's our business. It's Perry.consulting.
Okay, medyo sabaw kami, but
Because we just woke up.
we just woke up and we're recording a lot of episodes today. So, today's episode is super exciting. As we know, it's still January.
Yeah.
So, January means parang ito yung reset mo talaga sa life.
Yeah.
Reset mo for the year.
2022, grabe. I didn't even realize that 2020 and 2020, like, alam mo yun? It's been
Yeah.
a weird couple of years, I bet, for everyone right now. But we're still here, we're still fighting, and we're still under the goal of wanting to better ourselves.
Yes. Ano na to? Magto 2 years na tayo on pandemic.
I know.
Diba? Na hindi natin na-realize. But because of that, we are limited to experiencing things. Because
Very,
most of us, nasa bahay lang.
Exactly. Especially for people in the Philippines.
Yep. Diba? So parang very limited yung options natin to experience things, to, alam mo yun, parang to have fun, ganyan. So today's episode is all about that. Investing in experiences.
Investing in yourself, kind of like, right?
Oo.
Yourself for your own good.
Yeah, for
Mental-
your
For
happiness.
your emotional health, mental health, the whole shebang. The whole
Yes.
shebang.
Yes, diba? So, gusto ko malaman, ano yung stand mo on investing in experiences? Kasi ako personally, right now, nandito ako sa US, diba? To do a mini retirement.
Ganun ba? Wala ako sa Pilipinas. Kala ko yun sa Pilipinas.
Kaya ako nandito to experience a mini retirement. Kasi for me, I don't wanna keep working until I'm 60 and, start experiencing life at 60.
Yeah.
Parang, I wanna try it out. I wanna see how mini retirement works, how a retirement works,
Yeah.
how a life in retirement looks like,
Yeah.
and experience it firsthand. So, yeah, for me, it's an investment for me to look forward to retiring.
But you know what? Like in countries like Japan, they don't mind working until they're old. I think the whole
Yeah.
purpose of that is you want to be able to find your purpose, but you want to be able to still live your life. Alam mo yun?
Yes.
Like,
Balancing.
yeah, kasi for me personally, I love working. It's not told enough on my social media because I'm not that active, but I actually have an office job here in the States. And truth be told, I love it. I really love it. I have a good boss and everything. But what I realized, and this is just me being blessed, being very lucky, a lot of people quit. Lalo na here kasi in America, the culture here right now is a lot of people are quitting because they're starting to realize that, especially with the pandemic happening, that there's more to life than just your 9 to 5.
Yes.
You need to be able to have a job where you feel respected, where you feel valued, where it's a fair working environment. And I think that's what's very important. But you know what? I think you should explain to our listeners, hindi pa rin makamaniwala, co-host na ako. To our listeners, what exactly is a mini retirement?
We may episode about it.
Oh.
I have a whole episode about it. So they can just listen to it from season 2.
No.
But, eto na nga, dahil nga, diba, we are quarantined and at least in the Philippines, we're quarantined still. Nasa bahay lang talaga. Parang we're very limited when it comes to experiencing, alam mo yun, life.
Yeah.
Living life.
Just as simple as traveling.
Girl, yung face shield na lang eh.
No comment. Pero,
No comment kasi wala kami facial dito sa States.
wow! Wow! Gyabang ko na. No, but For real though, like I can only imagine, like for example, traveling. Ang hirap mag-travel right now
Yeah.
because you have to think na when you go to a different country, like for example, Korea na lang. Korea talaga. You have to quarantine for 10 days when you arrive there.
Yeah.
And even in the Philippines, when you come back from a different country, you have to quarantine for, I think, 6 days right now when you
Yeah.
get back home. So, gastos din yun for you. Nakakawalang gana
Correct.
to do anything.
Correct.
Kumbaga.
But there are other things din naman for you to experience new things, diba? Hindi lang
Yeah.
naman traveling. So,
Exactly.
today magbibigay kami ng mga examples of what we do and what we did to experience new things and why it's important to actually experience a good side of life.
Yeah.
Because this 2022, I'm calling each and every one na to live your life to the fullest. And that doesn't mean really spending so much, but perhaps being willing to
Yes.
spend on your happiness, to pay for happiness.
Be willing to pay for happiness.
Be willing to
That
pay
can
for fun.
sound so wrong. So
No!
No, I get what you mean. Like you need to learn how to invest in your happiness. Because
Yes.
sometimes tayong mga Pinoy, kuripot tayo sa sarili natin.
Yes,
Alam mo yun?
pero lahat binibigay sa family.
Yeah, lahat binibigay sa family, pero pagdating sa sarili natin, like nanghihinayang tayo, or parang, pwede ko to gawin dito, ganyan. Alam mo yun?
Yeah, and you know, the reason why I'm calling it an investment in your happiness, it's because when you're happy, you do things happily. And when you do things happily, tuloy-tuloy lang yung pera dumarating sa'yo. Alam mo yun, parang you don't feel like you're working because ang saya mo lang. But the thing is, if you're depriving yourself, mawawalan ng point yung pagtatrabaho mo eh.
Tsaka lalabas yan. Like on the outside, people can see that if you're not inspired.
Hindi ka may inspire, exactly.
Yeah, if you're not inspired. if
Parang
you're
you're
not
just gonna think,
experiencing.
parang you're just gonna think na, oh my God, work ako ng work tapos wala naman akong enjoy. Alam mo yun? Parang,
I experienced that a bit.
oh,
With, in terms of love life, dati, like, way back, inisip ko, parang, okay na ako sa work, okay naman na ako sa family life. Sige nga, saseryosohin ko yung love life ko. Tipong ganon. But then, you kind of realize na, that's not where it's at. Happiness is not where your love life is at. It's where you are at, Nox. Quotable quotes.
Hindi ko po alam yan kasi love life. Wag mo na yan.
Wag mo na yan. Relate.
Diba? Yan. But yeah, just be willing to pay for happiness. And this 2022, that's us encouraging you to start investing in good things in life. So, ano ba yung mga na-experience natin? Yung most recent. Na spinlurgeon natin, Sarah.
Oh my gosh, guys. It's not a secret, but we're BTS fans. We're
Army.
parang, hey. Ganun.
We're Army.
Yes, we're Army. And we even mentioned in the earlier episode that our bond as friends became deeper because we went to a BTS concert together.
Yeah.
But it was, I mean, I personally didn't get it for free. I wish I got free tickets.
Exactly.
But no, we had to spend for that.
What was in your mind when you were, parang when you got the code, tapos you wanted to buy, parang, diba parang ang mahal kasi ng ticket?
Yeah.
Diba? And what was in your mind at that time?
I honestly got so lucky. And actually, my story kind of touches on the topic of it pays to be prepared. Because for me, like, we had to join this fan club membership to get an early access to a code to buy the pre-sold tickets.
Yeah.
So, sabihin na natin, I
Swerte.
spent... for the sake of our audience, I'm gonna convert everything to pesos, but I spent 5,000 pesos for that yearly club membership. Fan club membership.
$100 ba?
Oo, parang 100
Okay.
Or hindi, 1,000 pesos pala.
$20 lang.
20, $25. So, 1,000 pesos. So, because of that, I got early access to pre-sold tickets. Though, hindi kasi ako yung super fan club. Like, alam mo yung may mga
Yeah,
levels of fan
yeah.
club. Like, I was just a basic
Closet
Yeah.
army pa siya. Low-key lang siya, low-key.
Yeah, kasi I don't want to annoy my followers. But
Ah.
anyway, tawag dito, so yon, when I got the code, alam mo nang hinayang pa ako to buy the floor seats. Kasi the floor seats at that time were like
$400.
$400 each. So, binili ko lang yung VIP. And the VIP was like $250 lang.
Mm.
$300. So, okay na.
Yeah.
15K? Parang 15K per
BTS.
person. Oh, exactly. And
VIP.
VIP. So, I was like, all in all, what I just spent for that. Oh, and then I bought parking. Pre-planned parking kasi mahirap din. And which I'm happy that I got.
Which
Kasi
ang mahal ng parking
it was
dito.
so difficult to get Uber din kasi that
Yeah,
time. So, the
yeah.
convenience. So, I paid
Walang Uber that time kasi hindi
Mm-mm.
papasok
Remember,
there.
like when we went home at 2 in the morning because we were trying to wait for an Uber and
Yeah,
Lyft.
yeah. Super grabe
So, like, in and
talaga.
out mo na ako. But anyways, I digress. So, my initial cost for that was just around like
200.
20,000
Aha.
for everything. My parking, my
Ticket.
ticket. So, I just spent 20,000 pesos, but for one day. But comparing that to how much you spent.
No, wag natin pag-usapan kung magkano yung ticket ko.
Kasi wag na.
Oo, wag na
Wag
yon.
na, wag
Pero
na, wag
ang
na.
point is, in my head kasi, ito yung, kaya ganun, parang I was willing to watch 3 days, even 4, kung nandito na ako sa LA nun. Because in my head, when is the next time I'm gonna experience a BTS concert? I mean,
Yeah.
Jin is going to, if you guys are army, Jin is going to the military.
Yeah.
And I'm not sure if mag-world tour sila next year with the new virus. Omicron.
yeah.
Omicron? Tama ba?
No, but then,
Parang, in my head, it's, when will I get to experience this again?
and that's what convinced me to watch day 3 with you.
Yeah.
You were like, oh, you never know when they're gonna, and I was like, oh nga, you're right. So I
But
was like,
almost a
yeah,
month
let's do it.
after, Sarah. Almost a month after. And we're still on a concert high.
Exactly.
To me, parang when will I ever get to experience it? I don't want, in my head, I don't ever want to think na, alam mo, yung tinipid ko yung sarili ko before.
Yeah.
Now, I didn't get to experience. Like, Gen Ad ako. Parang,
Exactly.
I'm very privileged na I have the money to spend on tickets. Pero, in my head, sa totoo, sobrang kuripot ko. To the point na, I won't even pay for
Same.
concert tickets. When I watched yung Jonas Brothers dito, libre, no?
Dude,
Nanood akong Jonas
I'm-
Brothers dito,
can-
libre, girl. Ganun level
girl,
ako.
as in for me, I never really wanted to watch any other concert. Like I was never this excited. This was my first time ever. So it really goes to show that I really am kahit paano a fan, diba? But anyway, like since we won't say na how much you spent, but for me, the 20,000 pesos, I just want to let everyone know that's still big money. You can buy
Yeah.
a lot of stuff with 20. Oh my gosh, now that I'm saying it out loud, you can buy a lot of stuff with 20,000
Dito, ang dami
pesos.
mo mabibili. Diba?
Pero honestly, hindi ako nangihinayang.
Yeah.
I no regrets. Like it's really an experience for me. And it was so much fun. It was really fun. But then that's the thing. Some other people might not see the value in it because they're not a fan. And that's okay. That's okay. What matters is I see the value in it and that I had fun with it.
And you got to experience it.
Exactly.
Oh my gosh, guys. Day 3, I just messaged Sarah a couple of days before the third day.
Mm-mm.
Third concert day. And sabi ko, girl, gusto mo ba manood?
Mm-mm.
Pero tuktok. Kumbaga sa Philippines, Gen Ad. Sabi ko, Gen Ad lang. Pero ito yung price. Okay ba sa'yo? Sabi niya, game. Diba? To me, when I was looking at the total cost of the tickets that I bought
Yeah.
for 3 days, parang iisipin mo, oh my gosh, ang laki. Like, I'm not gonna spend for that. Ganon. Pero sa isip ko, alam mo yung parang priceless.
Yeah.
What we experienced is priceless talaga.
Exactly.
As
At saka,
in.
No, you also have to think of it from this perspective. For me, I mean, sorry kung cheesy, but sorry.
Sige, go.
Sorry kung cheesy, pero inisip ko that, I have 2 working hands. I have 2 working
Yeah.
feet. I can work for this back. Kaya
Yeah.
ko. Like,
Money,
work for this
I can earn it back, but happiness, experience, a once in a lifetime experience,
Mhm.
I'm not sure. I mean, sabi ko
Yeah.
nga sa mom ko, when is the next time I'm gonna watch a concert in the States?
Exactly.
Kasi if I'm here, I'm just traveling and most likely on a budget na nagtitipid, di ba?
And there's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
Kasi sometimes that can be fun as well.
Yeah.
It's not about the...
But I'm not gonna
ano.
watch a concert here.
Exactly. Like,
But for BTS, I flew all the way. And also, watch 3 out of 4 days.
guys, if you're not watching us on YouTube, you should look at Yani's face. She was like looking at the camera for BTS.
BTS.
I will.
Yes. Diba? Hindi. But apart from that, ito na lang, experience na to. Diba yung, this is my first time, I think, paying for my hotel room. Hindi ako,
Kalahati naman kita dito.
oo, hati kami.
Kakati
Pero,
naman kita.
I mean, andyan ang parents ko I'm very privileged to
Yeah.
pay. Nung dito ako, I was staying with friends.
Yeah.
Diba parang, now, parang when I entered, diba sabi ko sa'yo, parang come in after I settled down.
Yeah.
Kasi parang I wanted to experience, parang, oh my gosh, wow, I'm paying for my own room.
Diba?
Parang that experience, yung, I was telling you kanina before we started recording, yung teammate ko na taga-province siya. So they went to Manila because they had a retreat in Lucban.
Yes.
So they had to stay in the condo of our coach.
Oh, yeah.
The condo was is in Wakwak.
Okay.
So, alam mo na, social, high-end, diba? And this guy from the province, na-experience niya.
Oo.
Tapos, alam mo yung mindset na parang nag-open to possibilities yung mind niya, na parang sabi niya, minessage na pa ako na, Coach, alam mo, nung na-experience kong tumira sa condo na yon,
Oo.
gusto ko na rin magka-condo doon.
Oh my God. Wait.
Alam mo yung parang feeling na,
Yeah.
dati, nagko-commute ka lang, pero na-start mo mag-grab, parang ayaw mo na tuloy mag-commute.
Exactly. I just really thought of this on the fly. Like right now when you shared that, I remember I got brought to Iloilo by my friends. And it was my first time ever.
Yeah.
And it's not so much about the money that I spent going on that vacation, but just the experience. And because I went to Iloilo, even though it was something that I never really thought of doing ever before, but because I said yes, I now would love to retire at Iloilo. Kasi ang ganda doon.
Exactly.
Super. I love it there. So, yeah, shout out to my friend JV. Thank you for bringing me to Iloilo. Hi, guys.
You know what? Same with traveling.
Yeah.
Before, I think my family, mga kapatid ko, we got our passport. Siguro 2012, 2013. Ganyan na. Like, I never got to travel via plane ng bata ako. Hindi naman afford. So, but my mom is a traveler. Tapos, alam mo yung mga piece of fare.
Oh my gosh, yeah. I
So,
love
yung
those.
piece of fare, na-addict ako doon in college. Tumingin, pero wala nga akong passport. So, I asked my mom if pwede ko muna ng passport. And then, nung kumuha kami ng passport, I was always searching for piece of fare. Tapos, I paid for, parang sabi ko, okay, nag-book ako. One night, nag-book ako. The next day, pagkagising ng mom ko, sabi ko sa kanya, Mami, bayaran mo yung ticket natin, ganon. Kasi college pa lang ako, wala pa akong pera. Mami, bayaran mo naman yung ticket natin, punta tayo Hong Kong. Tapos parang sabi niya, oh, paano yun? Ang mahal niyan, gagastos tayo, may tuition pa kayo, ganyan. Parang, di ba piece of fare, matagal yan eh. Mga 4 months to go. 4 months before the
flight, yeah.
Oo, the flight. So, parang sabi ko, may 4 months to prepare. So, parang sabi niya, okay, sige. Tapos, you know what? After that, sunod-sunod na yung travel ko. Because your body got to experience na eh. And
Yeah.
you wanna keep experiencing that.
Exactly.
Diba? Na parang, for example, nagpunta ka ng States. You wanna keep going back. You wanna keep experiencing life here.
Exactly.
Diba? And same with me. So, after that, girl, as in sunod-sunod na yung travels ko, simula, I think that was, I'm not sure, 2013, 2014. And sunod-sunod na yung travels ko. Like, I consider myself a traveler.
Yeah.
May hashtag pa nga ako, Yani Ganda Travels. Pero diba, you now is opening yourself. You are now opening yourself to possibilities of, ay, pwede naman pala mag-travel. Ay, afford ko naman pala. Ay, masaya pala.
Hindi naman pala kailangan ganito just to travel. You
One
know?
is traveling. Number 2, alam mo yung na-experience ko na-realize ko na hindi na ako nag-settle for less.
What?
Yung the spa. Na-try mo na sa the spa?
Girl, I
Oh
love
my gosh.
massages.
Diba?
Mahilig ako dyan.
Kasi na-experience ko naman, nagpapa-home massage kami or yung mga not so expensive na places magpa-spa. Pero may nagbigay sa akin ng GC sa the spa. Worth, I think, 3 or 3.5, ganyan. So, tinry ko mag-isa. Like, mag-isa lang ako. Ang GC, nagpunta ako sa BGC branch kasi yun yung maganda. Punta ako doon just to experience it. And after nun, alam mo yun, just looking at the menu nila ng parang pwede mong bilhin. Sabi ko, shucks, ganito pala yung feeling magpaspa ng mamahalin sa social. Ganito pala yung experience maging social na yung massage mo. May sarili kang bathtub, may sarili kang shower, may sauna ka. Diba? Na parang, pwede naman palang ma-experience to. And now, I get to parang crave for that and think of experiencing that again for myself and
Yeah.
working so I could experience it continuously.
Yeah, na-excite ako sa topic na to because another thing that I can share na it doesn't have to be like, it doesn't even have to be something expensive or big, right? So for me, it was being able to afford Starbucks and not worrying. Kasi you remember before nga, diba, college, naghihirap ako. I can't even, nanghihinayang ako mag-Starbucks because Starbucks is like 150.
Yeah.
But
Ang mahal
now,
nun.
it's not that I have it every day, don't get me wrong, but like whenever I'm there or whenever I would go to taping before or I have an event to host, like I'm always like, I could pass by Starbucks and then I would like have my own 30 minutes of relax before work. I have coffee. I'm just on my phone if I want to go on social media, nagsustorya. Alam mo yun, basically coffee for me is, I love having my coffee at Starbucks. Parang tipong ganun lang. But yeah, it's just really interesting because dati, di ba, nanghihinayang ako magkape.
Magti-3-in-1 ka na lang.
Magti-3-in-1 na lang ako.
Pero it's the experience. Yung pina-experience mo sa sarili mo, magiging normal, hanggang maging normal for you. Kaya nga, the practice talaga in attracting abundance is for you to experience things. For example, gusto mo ng Ferrari, di pumunta ka ng Ferrari at i-feel mo yung sasakyan.
Yeah. Like,
As in, literally, kasi sinabing bumili ka at pumunta ka
and it
doon
doesn't
bumili.
have to be like a poser thing.
No.
Like, alam mo yung mga nagpipicture doon. Yung mga sports.
Hindi. Like, mag-picture ka, you feel it, your body needs to experience it.
Like, okay, I have a dream. Like, dude, ito na lang. I would sometimes joke with my streaming channel, you know, if we get to 1 million subscribers, I might give away a console. Why not? Tipong ganun lang. But it doesn't exactly mean that it matters to me. Like, that's the end all be all. Parang, fun lang. Like, who knows? We might reach 1 million subscribers, right? Tipong ganun lang. Like, there's nothing wrong with dreaming. It's free. It's free.
Yeah. But, kailangan talaga, and this is my encouragement for you guys, especially kung breadwinner kayo, don't deprive yourself and wag kang manghinayang. Yung parang, imbis na i-experience ko magpamasahe, bibigay ko na lang sa family ko. Kasi, if that's for your mental health, if that's for your own happiness, why not?
Yeah.
Diba? Do it for yourself.
Yeah.
Make yourself experience a good thing so you're excited to work and keep working para you keep experiencing that.
Yeah. And if you want to look at it from a practical perspective, like you have to think, if fine, you're the breadwinner and you could have just given the money to your siblings or to your parents and you never give anything for yourself, sooner than later you're gonna get burnt out. And if you get burnt out, then you really won't be able to provide anymore because you're not taking care of yourself anymore.
Exactly. That's part of taking care of yourself.
Yeah, it's part of taking care of your family.
Yeah. So if you love yourself and if you love your family, do it for you. Diba? It doesn't make you selfish to spend on yourself. It's not selfish to want to experience new things, to travel, to have fun, to be happy. If it's for your mental health again, diba? Go.
Yeah.
Why not? But, importante na meron kang budget lang din.
Yeah, I was about to say, that's exactly the next thing I wanted to say. That you have to do this still responsibly. Kasi
Yes.
I didn't really start splurging on stuff anymore until I established na at least may insurance na ako. At least I have investments. And I think there's one particular equation that I always live by. It's income minus savings equals expense.
Yes.
It's that.
So, isama mo sa budget mo yung fun. And ako din, di ba yung tracker ko? Di ba ginagamit mo yung tracker ko?
Ay, sinasabi ko nga sa'yo, dapat
May fun. Ibenta.
Dapat ibenta mo yun eh.
Guys, pag nagkaroon ng price.
Para makita nila yung value.
Pag nagkaroon ng price yung tracker ko, si Sarah Carlos po ang nag-encourage nun.
Kahit 20 pesos lang, para lang, para they understand that they're giving value in this. Kasi if it's just free, ano mo yun? Like, they might take advantage.
Sige,
of it.
bayaran mo yung tracker ko.
Sige, bayaran ko.
Ito na yung bayad ko.
I support you as a friend, so I will pay your fee.
Wow.
Next episode.
Diba? So, ayan na nga, dapat mag-budget ka. Doon makikita ninyo sa tracker na may budget for fun. And for me, that's it. Like, the money that I'm spending here are all coming from my fun money, my fun fund. Ibig sabihin.
Fun. I love that.
Kasi nga, I've been quarantined at home for almost 2 years. So, may budget talaga ako for fun. May budget talaga ako na save up, guys, para dito. Alam mo yon na parang, now, I can ito yung gusto ko yung when you budget for fun, you can spend guilt-free.
Yeah.
Kasi alam mong naka-budget, hindi ka magugutom the next day but just because you're buying BTS concert tickets.
Exactly. Tama.
Diba? And that's what's missing from with people. It's that di sila nagbo-budget for that. So, iniisip nila. Kaya nagigilty sila. Na I don't wanna spend for that. I don't wanna travel. I don't wanna go there. I don't wanna, parang do things beyond what I think I'm capable of paying. But if you look at your budget and binudgetan mo yan, afford mo naman pala. Tingnan mo kami ni Sarah, tinitingnan namin yung Grammys kung merong may ticket for that.
Yeah, like, but
Naging
it's
open,
so
diba?
empowering to be able to do
It's
that.
empowering,
It's so
exactly.
empowering to be able to plan ahead. That's the number one sign that you are financially stable, if you can plan ahead. If you feel like you're just, surviving day by day, there's something wrong there. Like, I know this is a hard pill to swallow, but may mali sa ginagawa mo kung ganun yung nangyayari. Or may mali sa sistema. So you have to know which is which. Kung may mali sa sistema, alisin mo yung sarili mo sa ganung sistema. I know it may be a lot more difficult. It's easier said than done. And maybe we could touch that topic on a different episode. Let us know. But it really has something to do with how you approach things and how you deal with things. And if there is something wrong with the system, you take yourself out of it. If there's something wrong with what you're doing, you change something about it. Because, like, ito na lang example, laglag ko na yung tatay ko. Pero like my dad, literally, nung college, nung grade school ako, he was earning 6 figures a year. 6 figures a year. Pero like, can you imagine it got to a point na wala pala kaming savings for college? So it was like, bakit? Ano nangyari? And then I realized it was because he loves us so much. Daddy, I love you. Don't worry. Everything I'm now, it's because of you. He loves
Tito,
us so
hi
much
po.
na every weekend, he would just spend whatever on
Yes,
his kids. Kasi
yes.
But, yeah, that's like another topic. Pero gets mo, that's what happened. Like, he would always just spoil us na hindi kami nakapag-save masyado on
Yeah,
rainy day.
yeah.
If, for example, mawalan siya ng trabaho or if kanyang-ganyan.
Yeah.
Diba?
Alam mo, ang ganda na inopen mo yun sa dad mo. Kasi yung sa akin, yung sa mom ko naman, if there's one thing that I'm proud of, and I was telling this to you, I got to experience, hindi lang ako nakapag-plane, pero I got to experience a lot of good things when I was a kid, kahit hindi kami well off. Like, we would go to hotel, 4 kaming magkakapatid, tapos mom ko, so 5 kami. We would go to a hotel, may isang room, like let's say, 3 days, ganyan. Magstay lang kami doon just to swim. Alam mo yun, we really got to experience. Talaga nag-hotel hopping kami.
Yeah.
Mga let's say, every 2 months, 3 months, nag-hotel kami just to experience the good life. Pero hindi kami mayaman, sabihin mo. Parang very limited. Like, for example, etong trip na to, di ba? Parang yung sa mom ko kasi, it's more of, what if I die tomorrow and you didn't get to have fun?
Exactly.
What if, parang maging sick ka na tomorrow and you don't experience traveling, di ka nakapag-plane, or di ka man nang nakapag-hotel, di ka nakakain sa mahal na restaurant.
Exactly.
Alam mo yon, when I was a kid, even if we're not well off, we're not rich, we're not rich, as we ka middle class, above middle class minsan, I got to experience good things. And yun yung natutunan ko sa mom ko. Parang okay lang na tipid-tipid tayo when you go to America, but we all got to have fun together as a family.
Exactly.
And
Go, ikaw
so
muna.
yun, so parang really investing in a family time, investing in experience, in traveling. Yun.
You know what? That tugs at my heartstrings kasi nga, diba, I'm away from my family kasi OFW. OFW!
Okay, go.
Anyway,
OFW siya. Tanggapin mo na, girl.
OFW ako. Hindi ko...
Ang bata niya, diba? Pero okay, I'm so
But
proud of
anyway,
you, sis.
Going back, like, it's, it goes without saying, we really love our parents. And yun nga yung mom ko din. I remember she would bring us to hotels. And funny lang, kasi she was like, at one point, my mom was gonna pay for her house na to have it built and everything. So, na-compromise yung pag-hotel namin, like every New Year. Kasi she was gonna get married to my stepdad. And I remember thinking as a kid, huwag ka na magpakasal para may hotel para. Or huwag na kayo magawa ng bahay. But you know what? I'm so glad that they did this. I'm so glad my parents did what they did. It raised me and my sister and my siblings to be the people that we are now. And like right now, I'm happy that we know what we know about finance so that we could teach our parents. Because
Yes.
I can say with certainty, I will take care of my parents
Teach our
financially.
parents and our future kids. Kasi
Speak for
'di ba?
yourself.
Hindi kasi 'di ba, sometimes the money beliefs that we have, the experiences we have around money, the relationship we have around money is because of what our parents taught us. So in the
Exactly.
next generation, it's our responsibility to also share it to them. And meron akong nakuha sa isang episode ko last season, yung sa mini retirement. Sabi
Uh,
niya, I can't tell my child in the future to live your life to the fullest if hindi niya na-experience yun.
yeah.
'Di ba?
That's
Sige,
so oo
follow
nga, no?
your dream, but I never got to follow my own dream.
Yeah.
Bakit ko sasabihin sa anak ko yon? So they wanted to follow their dream first. Okay ba? Oh, I made mistakes. Okay ba? Okay,
Yeah.
naging okay. And then you tell your
Yeah.
kid. Kasi ang
Yeah.
hirap naman makinig talaga, Mom, follow your dream. Ano ba yung dream mo na finollow mo?
Yeah, exactly. Well, I mean, can I just share something about that? But it might be something different because 'di ba ako nag-artista ako and everyone was against me. Not naman tipong kontrabida against me, but no one really believed I could be an artista in my
Mm.
family. Really, no one. I would go to auditions alone because my parents can't be with me because they have
Mm-mm.
work. But if they could bring me to the audition, they would. But it was one of those things na they really just thought it was gonna be a pipe dream for me that I wouldn't be an artista. And thank God I got Bea Bianca. Like, and it's really, basically masasabi ko sa magiging anak ko, adopted or not, or totoong anak, bahala na you can follow your dream, but I think you should try to be smart about it. Kasi like, even though I went to auditions, I took up accountancy because I
Mm-mm.
kind of had a
Yeah.
backup plan,
Yeah.
just a backup plan that's not
Para hindi lang one
yeah, like
end
but
goal.
you still have to believe it in yourself na you're gonna give it your all. Alam mo yun? You
Mm.
need to have a backup plan. I really do believe in that, but you need to know yourself that you're giving 110% of your effort for your dream.
Alam mo na-realize ko dyan sa sinasabi mo na, remember, of course, when you did auditions, hindi naman isang audition lang ang napuntahan mo.
Isa lang. Joke lang. Oo.
Hindi, nag-audition ka di ba for other stuff
yeah,
din?
yeah.
That's also investing in experience eh.
Yeah.
Kasi natuto ka how to audition.
Mm-mm.
You didn't have to pay. Did you have to pay for
No,
audition?
no.
Exactly, di ba? Merong
Effort
mga experiences that you don't even have to pay.
Yeah.
Di ba? What if experiencing, let's say, I don't know, jogging in UP? We don't really get to do that and you wanna do that. Alam mo yun? Parang let your body be in a different space.
Yeah.
And magiging normal na for you. Like for example, ikaw, nag-audition ka before.
Mm-mm.
So when it came to the point na for your auditioning for Bea Bianca,
Mm-mm.
sanay na yung katawan mo.
Yeah.
Marunong
Like,
na yung katawan mo.
Wala
Oo.
nang hiya.
Kasi na-experience mo na eh.
Yeah.
Kasi
more or
nagawa
less.
mo na before. So same with, metaphor siya of putting yourself in an experience that you've always wanted to do. So my invitation is ganito. Like write down maybe 5 things or five things that you want to experience this year. It doesn't have to be expensive. It doesn't have to be related to traveling. It doesn't have to be let's say parang expensive traveling or
It doesn't even have to be something that you spend on.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, exactly. But this is what I wanted to say. You don't have to do it this month, okay? Parang just write it down. Just write it down in your notebook, in your intention list that these are the things that I want to experience this year. Maybe paying for your own, let's say,
Phone bill?
phone bill.
Mm-hmm.
Hindi, kung sila nagbabayad dun eh. Parang alam mo yun, parang do something na hindi mo pa nagagawa.
Tama.
So, tanong ko sa'yo, Miss Sarah Carlos, pwede natin talaga pala sa group, no? Ano yung mga
Like,
intentions?
lahat ng mga natin, assignments natin, lagay natin sa Facebook.
Because in 2019, my goal was to travel solo, whether that is budget traveling. Basta, or sa Pilipinas lang, or magdadrive lang papunta doon. Basta magta-travel ako mag-isa. And then, I did it. And, naging normal na sa akin. Parang, at that time, parang sabi ko, wow, 1 month ako malalayo sa fam ko. Kaya ko ba yun?
Kaya mo
Hindi ko
yan.
makikita yung mom ko
Hindi ka
1
na
month.
baby yan.
Ngayon, girl, na-realize ko, oh my gosh, 1 month na pala ako mag-isa. Diba? So, ano tanong kita kung ano yung gusto mong, ano yung sa'yo? Give one or two for next year.
Okay. So, sabihin na natin not traveling kasi that's kind of cheating.
Yeah.
I want to, honest to God, and I still haven't really done this, I want to go to in-person audition here in Hollywood. I don't care if it's a student film or like a Netflix film or extra.
Pwede ka
What
pang
matters
student,
is I
girl.
need to get started. Thank you.
Ang high
Anyway.
school.
Yun, I want to go to auditions and I want to meet more people
Go to
here in
auditions.
America because believe it or not, guys, sa tagal ko dito, parang I've never really had to go out and meet
Except with me.
except with her. Kasi, guys, grabe, nakakamiss din. Believe it or not, nakakamiss din talaga ang Pilipinas kahit, alam niyo na.
Ako, so, ang ganda nung sa'yo. Audition.
Yeah.
Ako, living solo and paying for everything.
Swear ba?
Living
In the
solo.
Philippines?
Yeah.
Don't you have your own place in the Philippines already?
I just bought one.
Yeah. Oh,
So, pag uwi,
I
papaayos
saw
na.
your TikTok on like how you can earn real estate even if
Yeah.
you're not a homeowner.
Yeah.
I'm a fan.
Okay.
I'm a fan of Yani.
Yes. Thank you so much, Miss Sarah. So, yun ang gusto ko, ma-experience mag-live solo. Like, I'm super looking forward to that. Kasi, pag uwi ko, I'm not sure if tapos na, pero probably. So, gusto ko ma-experience siya. Kasi never eh. As in, talaga ako, sheltered AF. Sheltered AF.
Oo nga, you told me you had
Tapos,
yaya ever since.
Yeah, like, talaga, hindi kami mayaman, pero meron kaming kasambahay na may magluluto for you, may maglalaba for you. Lahat yun, I'm very privileged to have that. So, let's see. Kasi pinractice ko na dito eh.
Yeah.
Living solo. So, tingnan natin, living independently, paying for my own bills.
I like, honestly, if you do that, pa-sleep over when I go
Oo
to the
naman.
Philippines.
Of course. Diba? Pero yan ang isa sa mga main intentions for 2022. Ikaw naman mag-audition. So, we hold each other accountable.
Yeah.
So, if you guys also have
I
yours,
love it. Okay, sige.
if you guys also have your intentions for 2022, make sure to comment it sa group. And then, let's communicate there, let's talk there, and share natin kung, let's be accountable with each other. Diba?
I love it.
Any last words, Miss Sarah?
Nothing. Not just that I'm pretty today. No, nothing. Just that I'm excited.
I'm excited
I'm
too.
excited to do our goals.
Yes, excited ako for everyone, and I hope you get to live your life according to your own liking. Yan.
So deep. I love it.
Yeah, so if you guys have, alam mo yun, sabi ko nga, find your bliss and money will follow. Don't think about money lang, but find what makes you happy para dumating yung money sa'yo. Yes. So,
Deep. Like, feel ko ang lalim ng nasa utak mo ngayon.
of course,
Pacific
money.
Ocean.
So guys, thank you so much for listening to this, and hopefully marami kayong nakuha dito. Medyo magulo.
Chaotic energy.
Medyo chaotic energy to. But
We hope we made sense. And I
yeah.
think we did naman.
Yeah,
Where we're
for
coming
sure. Yeah, thank you so much. Hindi ko alam paano i-end. Bye.
Thank you guys for hanging out with us for another episode of Quarter Life Bliss.
Let us know your thoughts by joining our community at facebook.com/group/quarterlifeless podcast and following us over at Quarter Life Bliss podcast on TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube.
And that's it. Anything else to say, Bestie?
Find your bliss and money will follow.
Yawn.